Well, a happy and frosty and white Friday to you, Messiah Church. Pastor Tami here. Last night we celebrated our early Christmas Eve candlelight service at Messiah Church. And this service has become a favorite tradition with some of you for a variety of reasons. Some of you travel on the Christmas holidays, and others of you have family traditions that make it difficult for you to worship at your home church on Christmas Eve. And so last night we welcomed 130 of you, as well as guests from our community, as you filled our sanctuary, and we lit our candles and we held them high and we sang Silent Night together. This is one of the most stirring moments of worship in the entire calendar year. And our beautiful sanctuary with the music and the lights and the warmth of the community gathered there makes for this heartfelt moment of worship as we remember the true meaning of Christmas. There is nothing like Christmas Eve worship at Messiah Church. Now, if you missed it, no worries. We have 3 more Christmas Eve worship services for you on December 24th. First of all, at 4 o'clock, we have our family-friendly service. This is a service designed with wiggly and active children in mind. There's an Insta pageant, so any child that comes to worship that night and wants to participate in the pageant is welcome to do so. It is beautiful, it is chaotic, it's sometimes hilarious, but it's always heartfelt and touching moment of remembering the birth of Christ. So that's at 4 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, we have our contemporary worship service led by our band, The Way. And then at 9, it's the same service at 7, but with different music, led by our traditional musicians of choir and handbells and organ. Now the 7 and the 9 p.m. services will be live stream. So I hope you'll be able to join us in person if possible, but if not, online, as we welcome Christ into our hearts again this season. But first, this Sunday, December 22nd, we have a very special day of worship. It's the 4th Sunday of Advent. So we'll be lighting the candle of love on our Advent wreath. And Pastor Bethany is going to bring us a message entitled Exchanging Fear for Love. Fear can change the way that we spend our time and the way that we make our decisions. It can even lead us to hate someone who God has created. But fear loses its power when we receive the gift of love. Do you know what the top 10 things people fear most these days? We're going to find out on Sunday, and you might be surprised. And then, extra special day, because at 10:30 we are going to baptize and confirm 2 of our Messiah youth. It fills my heart with joy when I see these youth step up and proclaim for themselves that Jesus Christ is their Lord and their Savior. And we as a congregation, we have the privilege and the responsibility of participating in that decision. And so it's going to be a great day of worship at Messiah Church. I hope you'll plan to join us in person, if you can, or online for these special worship services. And then finally, tomorrow, December 21st, is the longest night of the year. And while this season promotes festivities and merriments, there are many of us who are missing a loved one this year. And so I want to close with this poem by Donna Ashworth. It was emailed to me this morning by a member of our church, and I hope it blesses you today. On those days when you miss someone the most, as though your memories are as sharp enough to slice through skin and bone, remember how they loved you. Remember how they loved you, and do that for yourself. In their name, in their honor, love yourself as they loved you. They would like that. And on those days when you miss someone the most, love yourself even harder. May these words be a blessing to you today. Take care. God bless.